We already pay a sin tax for liquor, tobacco, and come July, marijuana. But if the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals gets their way, you'll also pay a sin tax on meat? So the animal crackers who comprise the ranks of PETA just hate being out of the news cycle. So their latest crackpot idea is this. According to a story in the Vancouver Sun, PETA is calling on governments to tax poultry, pork, beef, and fish as a way to promote a healthier diet and mitigate the environmental costs of meat production. That's right, all you meat eaters out there. If you're going to violate animal rights and turn a blind eye to the environment by chowing down on that cheeseburger, then PETA wants the tax man to receive his pound of flesh too. So here's the deal. Eliminating meat from the human diet would be a net savings to the healthcare system, according to PETA spokeswoman Ashley Byrne. She claims meat eating is associated with cancer, heart disease, diabetes, and obesity, and reducing meat production would also be good for the environment. Says she, quote, "A tax would place meat where it belongs, in a category with cigarettes and alcohol, because they are bad for human health and meat production is catastrophic for the environment." Hey, Miss Byrne, what's your definition of catastrophic? They don't call it beautiful British Columbia for nothing. Where's the catastrophe? Indeed, according to the Sun story, ranchers in BC say environmental arguments focus only on the negative aspects of cattle production, using global figures that don't apply in Canada, and ignore the considerable benefits to water quality, biodiversity, and the sustainable use of interior grasslands that are provided by ranching. Indeed, the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization reports that livestock contributes to 14.5% of the world's greenhouse gas emissions, but in Canada, that figure is only 2.4%. There's also another hitch that PETA fails to comprehend. Cow flatulence aside, most people love to eat meat. Look, I don't know if I'm hurting the environment or not, but damn it, this is one tasty sausage. Way more satisfying than Brussels sprouts. Just give me a moment to savor this. And it's not just a matter of meat tasting good, but meat is good for you as well. Although it's oh so trendy in certain circles to denounce meat and to go vegan due to health concerns, the fact is meat does have its nutritional merits. According to medicaldaily.com, there are 3 big benefits when it comes to having meat in one's diet. Such as, number 1, since meat contains a large amount of protein, this could be beneficial to the body as the need for protein is said to improve overall health and well-being. There are other benefits such as the repair and building of body tissues, as well as the production of antibodies that will protect the body from infections, thus strengthening the immune system. Number 2, of the many nutrients that meat contains, meat is rich in iron, zinc, and selenium. And number 3, vitamins are also a big part of one's diet, and vitamin A, B, and D are commonly found in meat as well. Now, not only do these vitamins promote good vision, stronger teeth, and bones, but it also supports the central nervous system. And you know, folks, you know what anecdote sticks in my craw as it pertains to diet and sports? Way back in 1992, the Buffalo Bills played the Washington Redskins in the Super Bowl. The Bills were put on a veggie-intensive diet prior to the game, while the Redskins remained meat eaters. Final score, Redskins 37, Bills 24. And to think Buffalo was the birthplace of the chicken wing. What heresy! And here's another beef I have with groups like PETA. Why are they all about the stick and not about the carrot? So many Canadians are already having a hard time bringing home the bacon these days thanks to the tax threshold that forever throbs upward. But if a so-called meat tax is implemented, will Canadians be reimbursed with fruit and veggie rebates in order to make this new sin tax revenue neutral? I don't think so. You know, the war on meat reminds me of New York City's attempt to ban soda cup sizes larger than 16 ounces. The ban, championed by former Mayor Michael Bloomberg, was rejected by the New York State Court of Appeals in 2014 because The ban exceeded the scope of the city's regulatory authority, but even if the large soda cup size ban had passed, would it really have worked? If someone is so keen on gulping down more than 16 ounces of soda, wouldn't that person just buy two 12-ounce cups? I guess the Mensa Club members promoting the large cup ban never thought about that one. In any event, we all know what the end game is here when it comes to PETA's beef with beef. Namely, PETA and their ilk really want an all-out ban on meat, period. So, sorry PETA, but to paraphrase the late great Charlton Heston, I'll give you my sausage when you pry it from my cold, dead hands. For the Rebel.media, I am David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, like what you just saw? Then become a premium member and never miss another Rebel video.